1 week ago, I released my very first YouTube video on this channel. And in that video, I talked about how I want to escape plat and what my plan is to escape platinum hell. After 1 whole week of me making that video, I have managed to do it. I escaped the platinum hell. We're going to split this video up into 2 sections. In the first section of the video, I'm going to tell you how I managed to escape plat and what I ended up exactly doing and how it deviated from my original plan. In the second part of the video, I'll tell you what my plan is to escape diamond. So let's get started with that. I want to first tell you about my Discord server. We are trying to build one of the most committed and active Rocket League communities in the entire game. If that interests you and you want to be part of a community that tries to improve every single day at a game they love, link to the Discord server is in the description. What did I do to get out of plat? The first thing I can tell you that I did is that I focused on ball, car control, reading the ball, positioning, rotation, movement, and recovery. A lot of people, when they play Rocket League, they focus on a variety of things. They focus on mechanics, they try to hit some flip resets, but to that I have to say one thing. Mechanics are good to know. If you can hit them consecutively, if you can do them back to back without any issues at all, then power to you. Learn some mechanics. If you can do them in a game and you can actually get something out of it, then why not learn it? If you can't do them in a game and you can only hit them like once every like 20 or so times, then it's not really worth it. So I purely focused on game sense and focusing on really improving at the primary parts of the game. So my very fundamentals. And what I mean with that is I focused on movement. One of the biggest changes that has definitely gotten me out of plat is my difference in movement and recovery. This change came very suddenly. Like, it wasn't something that I had planned. It wasn't something that I purposefully changed. It just suddenly happened. What do I mean with that? Something changed about my movement, about the way that I hit the ball, about the way I just shot the ball, instantly recovered, about my movement and my positioning, and what kind of balls I try to hit during matches. That is the #1 reason how I managed to escape plat, which again doesn't tell you a lot about what I did. But the true part about plat is that you don't need anything specific. If you can purely make faster plays, do better plays overall without any mechanics and so on, you're pretty much ready to already get out of plat. Plat is truly a fundamentals game, so you have to pretty much just focus on your fundamentals, focus on your dribbling, focus on your ground play, focus on your positioning, so you can play really well alongside your team and future games. Just smaller rotational changes that allowed me to play a whole bunch faster on a higher rank, because at a diamond level you're going to have to play even faster than you already are in plat 3. Pretty much is meaning that smaller changes, including the way you move, your movement, your flips, your wave dashes, are going to be the biggest reason probably how you're going to get out of the rank that you are right now. Again, which was plat 3 for me. But now I've talked about how I got out of plat. So what my plan is now to escape diamond is pretty straightforward. One thing I have to do to compete in diamonds is that I have to play more accurately and be a playmaker. One of the biggest differences that I've noticed in diamond is that oftentimes I was a very passive player. So of course, I don't mean I'm gonna just chase the ball. I'm going to take every single opportunity and just think for myself, absolutely eliminating any chance for any other teammate to get involved in my team. That is not my plan. But what my plan is to be more of a playmaker. When I became diamond, I realized very soon that I can make really good passes. I can make super good booming shots. I'm a really good teammate. But there's one issue. There isn't a player in the game that can shoot goals, or that can play really incredibly well alongside me, or that it can shoot and play with my passes that I give them. Then I am nothing. That's one thing I'm going to have to do. Another thing I'm going to have to do, instead of not just being a playmaker, is also, of course, me getting better at dribbling and flicking once more, because my flicking and dribbling skills aren't horrible. They're not bad at all, but they aren't enough anymore for this rank right here. They were enough when I was a plat 3, but now it's getting to the point again where the skills that I have, or the skill set that I have, just doesn't quite make it as far as I need it to. With me now being in diamond, hitting flicks is a lot harder than it originally was, because now people are playing a lot faster in the game. The rotations are better, their speeds are faster, and I have to get used to my mechanics again overall. One thing I've noticed as well is that ground play originally was incredibly important when it came to plat. Now when it comes to diamond, people are starting to play a lot more in the air. The ball isn't on the ground anymore as long as it was in the prior ranks. In my case, plat 3. So now I have to pretty much adapt my play style, and I have to play faster even in the air. Ground play still plays an essential role, of course, when it comes to slower plays, but I have to be pretty much ready for both plays. One more thing I'm going to have to learn is follow-up plays and fast aerials. Sometimes I still mess up when it comes to shooting the ball. That is one thing I'm going going to have to improve at, meaning I need to get better in the air and not allow myself to make simple misses anymore at all, meaning not missing open nets, just getting my accuracy and consistency up in the game overall. Oftentimes when people hit the ball once, they do a follow-up play after that, meaning I need to plan ahead and think further than I originally did when I was a plat 3. Because oftentimes I would make plays that would get me decently far, that would land me goals, but now I need to be ready to hit follow-up plays, meaning I need to be capable of pretty much seeing the ball ahead, seeing if plays are going to turn out the way I want it to, and if needed, do I need to make a pass, or what is a better play that I can make in position? So being able to make better decisions than I did before. Besides that, what I've noticed in Diamond is that it's still incredibly difficult. Being a Diamond player is not easy at all. Diamond is definitely really hard to get out of, but one thing I've learned overall is that Diamond doesn't really include a lot of skills. Of course, there's some mechanical players that can hit definitely some insane mechanical shots, but defending them is pretty straightforward if you know your aerials, or if you know how to at least aerial, hit the ball, and hit it consistently. You can pretty much read those balls pretty easily. So one thing that I'm going to focus on over the next coming weeks when it comes to escaping Diamond, for me, is going to focus on my consistency and my accuracy in my shots. So pretty much what I'm going to focus on is my consistency and my accuracy, my ball control, my car control, over and under committing, and my rotations in games. So pretty much being available for plays and just having an overall better rotation for my team, because sometimes I'm out of place as well, which I've noticed as well. But besides that, that's everything I am planning on doing to escape Diamond. And again, these things are things that I've learned from people inside of my community. So players that are already diamonds and that were plats like me, just in my rank. So if you are looking for a Discord server to join that has committed players that are aiming to improve every single day at Rocket League, that just want to improve at the game that they love, click the link down below to join the Discord server. We're open to having more people join. Thank you for 100 Discord members. We're definitely turning into one of the most active and committed communities in Rocket League. Like, really cool to see that the community has grown so much. And thank you for 100 subs on the YouTube channel as well, everybody. I truly appreciate the support and the love that I've gotten on this channel. I really enjoy making these videos and helping you guys out as much as it helps me. It helps me journal and improve at the game, and it's lovely to have thousands of people listening to me talk about these things every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.